Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G Plans. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall. Some say he's a man.
She ready. She is so ready,
You
but
ain't my boss.
she is.
She is.
DJ Kelly J was popping.
What's good? What's good, y'all?
How are you doing? These last, I'm gonna say, few hours have been different, but hey, it is what it is. You working hard.
I'm trying, man. Vegas is a nonstop city. There's always something to do. There's always something going on.
Yeah. This is my first time in Vegas.
What?
First time in Vegas. I've been everywhere else, but my first time in Vegas. And I'm gonna tell you how I got in contact with you, DJ your boy Earl, which is he's from
Oh
Louisiana, but he's in Cali, and he say, bro, you going to Vegas? You gotta talk to Kelly J. You gotta talk to her.
yeah. That's
I
love.
say, all right, I'm gonna reach out to her, and we here.
Oh, that's love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
your boy Earl's core family, so that's he makes sure people tap in with me. I appreciate him for that.
For sure, for sure. And I want to say this as well. For my state, we have this group called UNLV.
Okay, yeah, break it on down, cause
They are a legendary group from New Orleans. So growing up, I knew UNLV, and then you come out here and we're at UNLV University, and every time I see y'all throughout the years, like subconsciously, I think of the group UNLV,
that is wild.
but we're here at the school.
And they're from Louisiana.
Yes,
There's a group called UNLV
yes,
in Louisiana.
yes.
I have so many questions. Like so many questions. That's so dope.
Yeah.
So dope.
Yeah.
I need the music.
Yeah, they have some music.
You gotta give me some music.
Yeah, now I'm not gonna say what it stands for because
Okay.
we're on college campus.
Okay,
We're
that's
on
fair.
college campus, but and one thing too, I seen you with BG.
Oh yeah, I love me some BG. That's family too.
UNLV and BG came up together. You know what I'm saying? They came up together, yeah. But what was the experience like meeting him before we get off into the interview?
Okay, so BG is also heavily affiliated with the Core. If anybody knows what the Core is, it's the Core DJs. It's the biggest, baddest, dopest DJ coalition in the world.
Yes.
I'm a Core DJ. BG's management is a part of the Core DJ family. So I've been around BG like 5 or 6 times since he got out. He did a music video in front of my mural. I had a mural here in Las Vegas. They just took it down 2 months ago. But if you check out, I forgot the name of his music video. It's a music video that he did earlier this year. He did it right in front of my mural. So when I saw he did that, I was like, I gotta meet him. And then I'm a vinyl junkie, so like I had like some OG BG vinyl records. I need him to sign my vinyl records.
Yeah.
So my sis, that's a part of the Core, she hooked it up. I met him like as soon as he got out, and we've been kicking it ever since. Like whenever he's in town and not working, I usually tap in with him. So the footage that I have posted with him is probably like the 4th or 5th time I've hung out with him. He's good people, real good people.
So tell me this. Okay. First off, you're a mother.
Yeah.
You are a worker. You're a DJ, and you're teaching students.
And I got a book coming out.
And you're Superwoman.
Black Friday. Mm-hmm.
You're Superwoman.
Me and my homegirls, we got a book coming out about our experiences working as women in the nightlife industry in Las Vegas. And let me tell you, we got some stories to tell y'all.
What can you tell us before we get the book?
About the book?
Because I know some things you're gonna say. Get the book so you can read what happened.
What's a good? It's a lot. It's a lot of stories in there. We talk about how to navigate being women. You know, sometimes a lot of first of all, this is a male-dominated industry. So we talk about dealing with paperwork, chasing down your checks because these guys think that you're not going to do anything because you're a girl and they're a guy, and how to get around stuff like that. We talk about how to not have mean girl energy. Like me and my 2 homegirls, we all work in entertainment. One of my homegirl is a DJ, another one is an on-air personality, and we work together with no issues, no jealousy, no ego. Mm-hmm. And people think that that's non-existent, and it's not. Like a lot more women are open and eager to working with each other. It's the industry that is pinning women against each other. So we talk about that. We talk about how we got started. I've been DJing for 15 years. I'm kind of like the young OG. I'm gonna call myself the middle G. I don't want to be a young OG or OG, so I'm gonna be a middle G. I'm like the middle G, but as far as females out here, I'm one of the oldest. So I'll talk about just how the scene was different back in 2008 compared to now.
Oh, 08, that's when you got on the scene, really?
08 is when I started, 2008. We talk about a lot. We actually had a couple situations where we DJ'd and did not get paid. So we talk about how to recoup from that and basically just how to keep things moving forward despite any adversities. Like it's a really well put together, informative, entertaining, hilarious book because these two girls are my best friends. So it's a lot.
So tell me this, because this is the first time you've been on my channel.
Okay.
So the people gonna want to know the real background. So are you originally from Las Vegas? Where are you originally from?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Detroit. Shout out to Detroit.
What up, though?
Man, Detroit is a great city. Shout out to Motown. I've been to Detroit. Went to.
So you've been to Detroit? You ain't been to Vegas?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm here now.
Finally.
Yeah.
We need y'all to stay longer.
And well, musically, Detroit is like a hub, especially what's going on with the rappers.
Yep. They have a heavy, and they always have, honestly, they've always had a heavy hand on the influence. It's just that now the support is there.
Yes.
And they're at the forefront. Like, your T Grizzlies, your Skilla Babies, I always gotta show my hat off to Big Sean.
Yes.
The scene is supporting each other now, so I can only hope and pray real hard and like really get on my knees till they dirty and probably bloodied and beg Las Vegas to get that type of support together because we need it so bad. But I'm glad to see that one of my hometowns got it together.
Yeah, so. Detroit has been stepped on for a while musically, and now it's like everybody mimicking their sound. Shout out to Cash Doll. As far as being a female,
talk about a mother. Oh boy,
she's doing it. She's doing it. So tell me this: how did you end up in Vegas?
Funny story. My mom sent us out here for a vacation, and we never left.
Wow.
We came here to visit my uncle. Never left. Been here ever since.
So you grew up. You grew up here too, really. So
yes, like half and half. I will always say I'm from both. I will tell somebody to fight me if we got a problem with it. I will always claim Detroit and Las Vegas. That's just what it is. So
now tell me this. I heard your set in there. You did your thing.
Oh,
and it was light. And it was light.
It was so light.
It was light. I
didn't know what I was gonna play.
So I'm looking on your IG, and mind you, I can say it, we'll be gone by now, but I'm staying at the Strat. That's where I'm at right now. And I say, yo, she was over here with DJ Envy. Like what? So that's like you. I mean, basically to even be there with him, of course you had to put some work in to do that. What was that experience like being selected to even be at that event with him?
Oh boy, so talk about hometowns.
Yes.
The organizers of Beats and Beers are also from my hometown. They're from Michigan. So I reached out to them some years back, and they talked about doing some things in Vegas, and they were going to keep me in mind. They finally came to Vegas, and they kept me in mind. And I did more than just DJ, and I think DJs have to keep that in mind. Like, you can be real dope, but there's a lot of dope DJs. You got to bring something else to the table in order to really have that value factor.
Yes.
And I just made sure that they were straight. I made sure that they had extra DJs. I made sure that they had help with promotions. I made sure that they had equipment. Whatever DJ Envy wanted us to bring, I made sure that we brought it, and I DJ'd.
Yeah.
So just being able to extend myself to be a part of the team and not just somebody that they booked, I think that is a major reason why I was able to DJ with Envy.
Wow. So you doing your thing, for sure. Now, you doing all this stuff, like, you're being a DJ, you with these celebrities, you're interviewing people. I recently seen you on the news too.
Oh yeah, that was on Sunday.
So you're an advocate for the culture.
Oh, always. Oh boy.
How do you? I mean, like I said initially when we started, you a mother. How are you balancing all of this stuff?
And we were talking about it off camera, but like I have to like really simplify my life outside of work. Like working in entertainment, doing these type of gigs, being out in the community, making sure my daughter is straight. As a single parent, when I'm at home, it's very simple. It's very quiet most of the time when my daughter's not turned up. But my solitude is like it. Like I get massages, I'm doing spa days. If she's not in my car, there's probably no music playing. Like it's complete silence just so that I can get my thoughts together and recalibrate myself and get ready for whatever task I have at hand. That DJ Envy event, that day I had 3 gigs. So imagine doing something like that caliber of an event 3 times in one day.
Wow.
Yeah. And my third event was a Latin event. So we was up there talking about this mariachi band. We were doing all the salsa and bachata and cumbia music. Like, yeah. So, like, I have to, everything off work is real simple, real quiet. I'm a hippie at work, at home. Like, you know, got the incense burning, the sage. Like, so simple when I'm not at home. So simple. I mean, when I'm at home, it's so simple.
So, all right. So, as far as genres in your diversity as a DJ, you doing Latin parties, of course, R&B, hip hop, gospel, Afro beats. Man,
EDM. I be on Fremont. Have y'all been on Fremont?
We about to go. We about to go after we leave here.
I be on the Fremont stage playing EDM and top. I play everything. I like to see people having a good time. I don't have a favorite genre.
So how? I mean, where does the time come in for you to practice these mixes?
I've been DJing for 15 years. We gonna figure it out. Why we there? That's what I just did today. I didn't know what I was gonna play.
Wow. Now you're an actual teacher, right? So you have students. When did you decide to say I'm going to teach students how to become DJs?
I have an extensive radio background. So I've been in radio the same amount of time I've been DJing. So since 2008. My current GM for the radio station I work for used to be the same GM at another radio station, and we tried to do this over there, and it was not at a university, and we ran into so many issues, with the biggest issue being finances, and we went different paths. He became general manager here. The opportunity came for me to be a DJ here, and now we had a budget, and now we were able to do this the right way. And initially, and even now, because we get the same question every single year, do you want to charge your students? And I say, no, I don't want to charge my students. I had mentors, and they didn't charge me to teach me what they taught me. They didn't charge me to shadow them. They didn't charge me to practice on their equipment. And this university I dropped out of. So I teach here, and I dropped out of college because there was no DJ program. I was in nursing school here and decided I wanted to be a DJ, and there was no DJ program. So, and there still is no DJ program. So it's like, why am I gonna make a class and charge when the program still don't exist here, and DJing is a 6-7 figure occupation? So yes. Nope. They ask me every year, and I say no. Yes. And I try to make sure that we raise enough money. Shout out to everybody that's calling in for our membership drive, because that's going on right now. But I try to make sure we have enough money to keep it free, and it's still free. So I'm still here.
Wow. Now tell me this: you being a female DJ, was it a lot of hard work to be accepted?
Yes.
Was it moments you had them down moments? You cried? You was frustrated?
I probably quit like a million times. Like, and I kind of talk about it in the book. Like, I had really bad anxiety problems like the first 8 years of my DJ career. Like, bad anxiety, real bad anxiety. But it got easier over time. And when people saw that I wasn't letting up, like, I'm still gonna be here next week, I'm still gonna be here next month, y'all gonna see my face. Like, people were like, oh, okay, let me back up because she's serious. So,
What was the most frustrating part about it?
I talk about it in my book, but there were a couple instances where, and we talked about this a little bit earlier today, like, people think that females are unable to defend themselves in certain situations. And up until this last incident that I talk about in my book, I did not have the proper support, and people knew that. So they tried to get over on me. They had me DJ an event and tried to not pay. And that does happen a lot on the urban side. On the corporate side, on the bigger side of the strip, everybody got contracts. But we talk about that too in the book, where we had a contract for a Grammy party in LA and the person still didn't want to pay. So it happens a lot to women specifically, and they think we don't know how to defend ourselves, we don't have the right people, we don't know our rights, and that's when having somebody like an entertainment lawyer is extremely important, and having big brothers.
Yes,
we have a lot of them now.
Yes. And I know the time, we probably had that much time, so I'm trying to just cover everything I could.
Good.
But I want to talk about 91.5. That was a radio station you worked at.
I'm still here.
You still doing that? Okay. Was it, I'm gonna start DJing? Like, how did you go from I'm gonna start DJing and then get to the radio, and then now I'm at the school? Like, was it the radio first, or
what was first? I got a call from the previous radio station I was working at, and they offered the class. That's how it happened first. So they said, if you come over to the university, we can finally do the class, but you have to leave the radio station that you're at. And I didn't think I was ever going to leave the radio station I was at before I came to 91.5.
Yeah.
But I really wanted to do this class. And a stipulation to that was that I had to learn how to DJ jazz music, because 91.5 is a jazz radio station. And I've never played jazz before in my life before I came over here. But I really wanted to do this class. I was like, all right, we're going to thug it out. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
So I started putting a curriculum for the workshop together, and I still tweak it every year because technology changes every 5 seconds. But I also had to learn how to DJ jazz music. So, yeah, the workshop came first, then a radio station job, and then everything else on campus and doing stuff like Bread Fest, and yeah.
Now, the reason why I asked you this question, that question was because right now we're in a digital era, right? Do you think that the radio station is just as important as being on the blogs now? Because what I've seen, and I could be wrong, this is what I see in my market, is that the blogs and getting your music out there through the internet is being more basically efficient than, all right, I'm gonna get a DJ and go to the radio. Now, me personally, I don't listen to the radio, but sometimes I may. But since you are on the radio, do you think is it really important to be like, well, I think you need to get your music here opposed to being on the blog, or do you think it needs to be both?
It needs to be both, and I can explain that. The radio stations, especially now, support what's trending. Before, they used to determine what was trending. Now they support what is trending. So, for example, Kendrick's song, Not Like Us. That song did not need any support from the radio station. However, because they, thank goodness, made a clean enough version to put on a radio station, now they got Gen Z support. Now they got, not that little kids should be listening to that song, but come on now. So now they have Gen Z support. Now they had, all these colleges, bands playing the song because that support was there. I call it like a Bruno Mars effect, because Bruno Mars was like the biggest example of it for a long time. A lot of his songs got the support that it needed on radio, to where he didn't have to worry about extra promotion. And SZA's another artist that's like that too. They don't have to worry about extra promotion. So like, if it's a urban artist or an independent artist that may not have the budget to do radio, but the song is trending. Once they get the support of the radio, now they become a bigger brand, and the music starts to move itself. Like, I always said that you need to do both. Always.
Okay. And lastly, too, I didn't get to ask you this. You had the opportunity to interview Kevin Gates.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Gates is big. I mean, he's a big artist worldwide, but especially where we come from.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up listening to Kevin Gates. How was it like meeting him? And I want to say this too. Him and DJ, your boy Earl, came in the game together.
Yeah. That's how I met him. Is from Earl. Earl plugged that.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like that's family forever.
Yeah.
Forever. The truth. That man is fine, y'all. Like, oh my God. Okay. All right, professionally. It was a really dope concert, right? Like, sold out concert. The energy was good. He was reading the crowd well. He knew what songs to not play, and I don't know if they changed his set at all, but that crowd was on fire from beginning to end from his set. And like, he was another example of like somebody that simplifies their life outside of entertainment, because we were trying so hard to talk about like music stuff, but wound up talking about spiritual stuff and the things you do to relax and how to get your body. Like, he's a very balanced person too, so it was really dope to interview him.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, Gates that guy for sure. And I want to ask you this: for anybody that want to be a DJ, they want to be a teacher, do you have any advice for them, what they need to do, how they should go about? Because I mean, I'm pretty sure people look up to you. They go to your page, they get inspiration. She doing this. She with DJ Envy. She with Kevin Gates. She with BG. She doing interviews. She teaching students. What advice would you have to give them?
Got a lot of advice, but don't be scared to break some rules, because I done broke a couple of them for a justified reason. Like, some rules were meant to be broken. I think I'm gonna put it there, because I broke a lot of rules on purpose. No regrets. Don't be scared of the word no, because you're gonna get that a million times. And don't be scared to break some rules if your moral code is telling you that something needs to change.